Good morning, Hornets, and welcome to today's dose of Beech Grove Student News. I'm Tiana.
And I'm John. Today we'll be taking a look at Raleigh Dance Marathon, Beech Grove events, tennis news, and as always, sports.
But first, here's Mark with your weekly weather forecast.
Thank you, Tiana. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, Hornets, and an even better morning. We're looking at a particularly rainy week this week, starting out cloudy with a high of 56 and a low of 43. Tuesday's looking much nicer than the rest of the week, coming in at a high of 74 and a low of 56, being mostly sunny. And for your community service day, it's looking cloudy, but still nice and warm with a high of 75 and a low of 59. You may want to wear a light jacket. It's looking like a warm thunderstorm Thursday with a 100% chance of rain and a high of 70 and a low of 50. Ending out the week, it's going to be a little chilly Willers with a high of 54 and a low of 42 and a 70% chance of rain. That's it for your weekly weather forecast. Back to you guys at the desk.
The Raleigh Dance Marathon was this weekend. Many people had fun pieing Mr. Benefield in the face and raising over $13,000. Ms. Fangman had great things to say about the Raleigh Dance Marathon.
It's been really awesome. Raleigh Dance Marathon is a huge undertaking. That's why we have such a large group that works towards the goal, and a few different sponsors, myself, Mr. Daniel, and Mr. Starks, that help organize everything that goes into the planning of the actual event and all of the events leading up to Raleigh Dance Marathon, including the Halloween Bash and the Night with Santa, and the blood drive. All of those things contributed to our goal. Over the last 3 years, we've raised over $30,000 for Raleigh and the Raleigh Children's Hospital, which to us is really incredible. It's been amazing to watch the kids grow and all of the experiences that they get. The money is fantastic, and it's wonderful that we can raise money for kids who need that assistance at the hospital, but it's also really fantastic to see our kids benefit from the leadership experience that they are gaining, and the opportunities that they have from all of the things that we have available to them.
This is officially prom week. Prom will be at the Fountain Square Theater. Tickets this week are $45 and still on sale in the lunchroom during both A lunch and B lunch. Juliet Kaufman and Lindsay Glover will be at the table. The theme is inspired by Romeo and Juliet. If you have a guest coming from a different school, you need to give them a form so they can give it to their school and sign off, so they're allowed to come to our prom. If you have any questions, you can email Ms. Fangman at her school email. Make sure to be safe this weekend, Hornets.
Class of 2019, this one is for you. Don't forget that senior panoramic photo is today.
All seniors received an email on their school email starting to report at the gym at 10:55 today to take the senior panoramic.
There was an email sent out to all students from Mr. Carr regarding where you are assigned for community service. If you do not know, make sure to check your email or ask a teacher. If you have not yet received an email, make sure to either stop by his office or email him at his email.
Choir auditions are today, and we would like to send our good luck here from the studio to all returning singers and all new singers and performers. If you are interested and still haven't signed up, make sure you email Mr. Dina at school email below.
Many events are happening at Beech Grove Community that are sometimes overlooked, but Talia is here with more information on some of what are coming up soon.
Good morning, Hornets. I'm Talia Panner with Bgsn, and today I'm going to be giving you some more information on events happening in the Beech Grove community. So there will be a family dinner and open mic night on April 17th at 5:30 p.m. All ages are welcome, so if you feel like you have the talent where you can sing or dance or whatever the talent may be, you should come out and enjoy that with your family or some other families in the Beech Grove community. There will also be Going Green in the Grove Youth Art Contest. Entries are due on April 22nd. If you feel like your art should be featured in the Going Green in the Grove Youth Art Contest, make sure to get those in on April 22nd. The event will be on April 27th, 2019, 12 to 4 p.m. at the Hornet Park Community Center. So make sure to come out and support those who put their artwork into this and took the time to make sure everybody's going green this year and being more safe with the environment. From Beech Grove Student News, I'm Talia Penner.
Now let's throw it over to Jonathan Ans for sports.
Hello, Hornets. So tonight, girls varsity softball will host Pike. Boys varsity golf will travel all the way to Monrovia, and currently the boys baseball game is supposed to be at home versus Mount Vernon, but that's probably going to change due to weather, so go ahead and pay attention to the announcements for me, just in case if you want to know if there's any change in schedule. Now, in PGA Tour news, the infamous Tiger Woods had a tremendous comeback victory yesterday after winning a major championship for the first time in over a decade. After years of drama and 8 surgeries later, he won the Masters and will be looking to become the #1 golfer of this year for the first time since in a long time. This was his 15th major championship, and he hopes to win more throughout this year. In NHL news, their playoffs are underway with a lot of surprises so far. The lower seed of the Columbus Blue Jackets are up 3-0 against the Tampa Bay Lightning, and with one more win, will win the series. Game 4 of that series will be in Columbus, so Tampa is going to be in some real trouble. The Pittsburgh Penguins are also on upset alert as they are also down 3 games, but they're down to the surprising New York Islanders, who don't even have one stable home arena. The Isles could book a trip to the second round if they win in PPG Paints Arena tomorrow. In MLB news, these standings are looking very unusual at this time of year. The Yankees are only 6-9, and the Red Sox are only 6-10. The team with the best record in baseball is actually the Seattle Mariners, who have a record of 13 wins and 5 losses. The Tampa Bay Rays are close behind with 12 wins and 4 losses. It's a long season, though, and these standings are bound to change between now and October. The girls' varsity tennis team attended an invitational this past Saturday at Mount Vernon. Coach Taft stated, we are continuing to work on fundamentals and hope to be competitive throughout the season. Here's Madison Stratton with more.
This past Saturday, the Beech Grove girls' varsity tennis team traveled to Mount Vernon to compete in an invitational. There were 2 winning matches, including Paige Lamar against Danville, and doubles team Bella Foster and Mackenzie Poindexter against Muncie Burris. To get more information about Saturday, I talked to first-year player Hannah Horsley. I first asked her how she thought the team did as a whole.
Overall, we all played our heart out and we all did really good. Only one team won, but I had a lot of fun and hope everyone else had a lot of fun like I did.
I then asked her how she likes tennis so far.
Tennis is really fun. I like having something new, like a new sport. All of the girls are super nice and they make me feel like we're a good team and everyone is supportive.
Both JV and varsity tennis teams have a match against Roncalli at home tomorrow at 5 p.m. Make sure to come out and support your Lady Hornets. This has been Madison Stratton for BGSN.
With the NBA playoffs starting, the Pacers had their first game against the Celtics yesterday. The Pacers were actually leading at halftime, 45-38. However, the Pacers have no idea how to make a shot, and they couldn't do that in the second half. And this led to the Celtics storming back and getting a huge win by a score of 84-74. Here I am with more info on the series as a whole and what a Beech Grove student thinks of the Pacers' playoff run.
The Indiana Pacers have made the playoffs for the second straight season. This time they will be playing Kyrie Irving and the Boston Celtics in the first round. Celtics have won the last 3 games against the Pacers, so Indiana will have their work cut out for them in the playoffs. Due to Indiana being the lower seed, the first 2 games of the series will be at Boston's TD Garden. At the time of this recording, the first game of the series will have already happened, being on Sunday, April 14th. So I went and asked a Pacers fan here at the high school, Jordan Reel, if he thinks the Pacers can win the series. Here's his take.
Boston's a pretty tough team. They have a lot of depth, and they've been pretty good for these few past years. So the Pacers might make it out. I think they'll put up a good fight, but I don't think they'll make it very far.
If the Pacers are able to defeat Boston, then they would play the winner of the Bucks-Pistons series. On Friday, April 11th, Indianapolis Mayor Joe Hogsett declared the day Gold Out Day in honor of Indy's professional basketball team. The Pacers' motto for this playoff run is Gold Don't Quit. So we will have to see if Miles Turner and Bojan Bogdanovic can lead the Pacers to victory in this series. For BGSN Sports, I am Jonathan Dan.
That's it for sports today. I'm going to go throw it back to you guys at the desk.
For today's daily dose of Beech Grove Student News.
Don't forget to hit that bell icon and subscribe button to get notified every time we go live.
Also, don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms at Beech Grove Student News to keep up with today's daily dose. I'm Tiana.
And I'm Posse. Have an amazing Monday, Hornets.